this is Michelle Pesco-Solido, and today I want to share a little bit of a story with you. You see, I was on the phone earlier with a teammate of mine, and that's where I always get my content is from life experiences, business experiences, sometimes life experiences too. And I found something very interesting in our conversation, and I thought to myself, I need to make a video on that, and that's what I'm doing for you today. So here's what happened. She was talking about how, well, first let me give you a backdrop here. She's brand new. She's never done internet marketing, network marketing. She's not even been exposed really to this industry. So she is part of one of our high-ticket affiliate programs. So she's learning some of the things to start creating her own story. But she's hearing from other marketers out there, savvy marketers. She's hearing their powerful stories. Stories like, I was $60,000 in debt. I wasn't making any money online. I was broke. I had spent $25,000 in this product and that product and nothing to show for it. So she's hearing all these stories and she's thinking to herself, do I have to invest in all these products in order to have success? Because people were sharing these stories with her and now they're having this great success. And she's thinking those two pieces have to go together. I got to get in a lot of debt, invest in myself, invest in my education, and voila, I'm going to have success because they have all these stories. And I thought it was really interesting because I said, you know what? I don't have that story. So I don't agree with that. Now, here's the difference. It's not that I'm arguing the fact that you shouldn't invest in your business. You shouldn't invest in your education, personal development. I'm not arguing that. But what I am saying is, and I want to warn you out there, is if you're investing desperately into program after program after program looking for the golden key, it doesn't exist. So here's the advice that I gave to her, that it is very different. Absolutely. Invest in your personal development. Invest in your business, but don't go broke doing it. I'm just being completely honest with you here because this is how I did it. You see, when I first started out, I didn't have any money to invest in my business. So when I started, I needed $10 to join a program that was going to give me a trial period. Now, did I pull that out of my bank account? Nope. I went to my bookshelf, found a bunch of books that I wasn't reading anymore, plopped them up on Amazon, sold them, and got my $10 and invested into that program. Then the trial period was over and it became $50 a month. So I thought to myself, okay, this is going to cost me $50 a month. How can I recoup this? Well, the way to recoup that in this particular system was to get signups. So I did the calculation, figured out what my commissions would be, and I needed approximately 3 or 4 people within that system to cover my expense of $50 a month. So I broke it down that way. So the first thing I did was went out there and got me some signups, which covered my monthly membership. Because remember, I didn't have any money. I didn't have any business investing in personal development that was going to cost money or buying any kind of programs that were going to cost money. And I wasn't in the position to take money out of our bank account because we were already struggling. Now, what I did next is I started diving in and trying to figure out this online marketing. And I'm not kidding you. I would go to every free, there would be a capture page out there that would say free webinar on how to get XYZ or how to sponsor 25 reps in your business or how to make $10,000 online. And I would opt in and I would just watch that free webinar. All right. And it wasn't enough. It left me empty. I was frustrated, but I learned maybe a little bit here and there. So it was a slower process. Well, when I realized that I needed to pick one marketing method, I chose Facebook marketing. And that's when ads were just getting started on Facebook and I did not have any money. So I spent $1 a day. No, I didn't even have $1. So what did I do? I went out and cut out a few things within our household. Maybe that was the extra cable channels we had. Maybe that was not going to Starbucks anymore, which saved me $5 a day. I looked for ways to get creative, to cut expenses around me that I could use in the business because I didn't have any money to use in my business. So what did I do? I invested. I started running ads using a little $1 a day budget. That's equivalent to probably $5 a day now, $10 maybe. I did it with $1 a day. So I was spending $7 to $10 a week on Facebook advertising. And guess what? I started to get some results. I started to see signups in the system that I was in. I started to recruit people into my network marketing business. Now, my checks weren't huge. I maybe got like $100 my first month in my network marketing business or my first week. Well, what did I do with that $100? I bet you can guess. I didn't go out and splurge on dinner. I reinvested back into my business. Do you see the process here? So each time I started to make some money, like within my system, within my network marketing company, I reinvested that money back into the business. You see, I was still able to pay my bills, which we were struggling with, which we were behind on, because I wasn't taking money out of the bank account to fund my business. That money that was there was towards the expenses of living, but I was building the business and re-rolling it back in till I got to the point to where I did have some extra money. And with that extra money, that's when I invested in a program or a personal development program or a marketing program. Now remember, I didn't go out, and this is what I don't want you to do, because oftentimes people get so desperate that they want to succeed online that they fall into the hype of fancy marketing messages and they buy this course and that course and this course and this course. And it's not the answer. It's not the answer for you because you're expecting the golden key in there and it doesn't have it. It depends what you're buying. And my suggestion is if you're marketing online, pick a marketing method, invest in one course, work your way up to it till you can afford it, or go do what I did. Go sell some extra gold that was laying. I had some extra jewelry laying around my house that I never wore because gold was out of style, and I sold it and got like $1,600. I sold books on Amazon. There are ways to make money. Go have a garage sale. Gosh, I should do a blog post on 100 ways to actually make some money. So that's what I did. I just utilized the stuff around me, okay? So once I did that, I was able to invest in my business, and my advice to you is if you're building online, pick one marketing method. Don't get, sidetracked or blinded by other shiny objects. If you're focusing on Facebook marketing, don't go out and buy a blogging course. Because what you're doing is you're splitting your time between the marketing methods and you're not going to have success. You're spreading yourself too thin. It takes all your effort and all your energy to be effective when you choose a marketing method, and you need to stick with it. So remember that. Even though Mr. XYZ over here is promoting, a blogging program or a solo ads program or a video marketing program, and you chose Facebook marketing, don't feel obligated to go buy it. If your business isn't ready to incorporate it, that is not going to be the answer to your success. Now, if you find that what the marketing method you're doing right now is just not you, I don't mean it doesn't work, meaning you're not a blogger. Like you bought a blogging course, you tried it out, you don't like it, you're not a blogger. Then you might want to consider buying another course. Does this make sense? I hope it does. I hope you can leave a comment below to let me know it makes sense. But my whole point in sharing this video with you is I was not one of those people that got $20,000 in debt until I discovered the system. Okay, or I wasn't the person that went $60,000 in debt and then, wow, I discovered My Lead System Pro and now I'm making over 6 figures. That's not my story. My story is I was smart about what I purchased. I was smart about building my business. And I'm not trying to knock the people that went through that. Everybody's gone through that. I get it. I'm just trying to encourage you that you don't have to. And that's why I want to share my story with you here. You don't have to be that person. My advice again to you is pick one marketing method. Buy that course in it. If you're tight on money, go do some of those creative ways I kind of discussed on how to make some money around your house, all right? Go set up a lemonade stand. Get your children to do it. Go have a garage sale. I guarantee you got stuff laying around the house that you don't need, all right? And buy it. Buy from a reputable person. Don't get sold. Ask yourself, am I just falling into the hype of this marketing message, or am I really going to get great value in this? Ask around. Ask your mentors. Ask the people you work with. Is it worth it? Ask somebody you trust, though, okay? So pick one marketing method. That's all you need. That's all I did. Seriously, that was it. And I did not have any money to start with. I started small, and each little penny that I made, I reinvested back into the business. And after a while, I started seeing profit. And that's when it started to go back into our family, back into our bank accounts. And then it really started to grow, and it was awesome. And I wasn't in debt. That's the process I took, and I hope you got value in this. If you like this video and you got some value out of it, be sure to comment below. I'd love to hear your feedback about your story and how you have gone through the different phases of your business. And be sure to like it and share it, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.